Morning, Year 8. So, today we continue with our Gothic fiction unit, and today we're delving a little bit deeper into the realms of Gothic. So, my first question to you is, can you think of any ghost stories? So, storytelling has always been a really kind of large part of any kind of culture within society. People have always told stories, and before people could write them down, they would tell their stories orally, and these would be passed down from person to person. So, storytelling has always been kind of a big part of any sort of mythology that has been passed down through generations. So, to be a good storyteller, you need to do more than just tell the story. So, I'd like you to watch this clip and I want you to think about the techniques that this storyteller uses to make his story more engaging for the reader. So, here are some of the devices to think about when you're being a storyteller. So, eye contact is really important. Even if you're doing it over a camera, keeping your eyes connected to the camera can really help to engage the reader. Voices for characters. You know, we read lots of different characters in English. Blake did a really great, you know, resume of different characters for Romeo and Juliet. But voices obviously bring them to life and can also add more of a sinister and evil tone to anything kind of ghost or fiction. Facial expressions are really important. If I just sat here and delivered all of my lessons like this, you would be very bored. But I'm very moving, I'm very handsy, so it keeps you interested. Dramatic pauses, you see, can obviously build tension in the listener. Clear and audible voice with no stuttering. Unfortunately, sometimes I do stutter in my lessons. It's because my brain's going a million miles per hour and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing at that moment. I'm thinking about something that I want to talk about next, and then my words get all muddled up, and I do it in class quite a lot. But when you're reading something, obviously there should be no stuttering because you're reading it. So there's no reason for you to kind of get caught up in your own mind like I do. A good choice of vocabulary. So obviously if you're trying to create something that's really creepy and sinister, saying that it's nice and jolly isn't going to work. Props and sound effects. So you might want to make noises, if it's raining, you might want to make a little tinkling sound. If there's a big bang, you might want to make the bang sound. Hand gestures, again, sometimes I speak with my hands, sometimes I pretend I'm pointing at my board, sometimes I look at my screen and I think you can't see what I'm pointing to, so I stop doing it. A clear beginning, middle and end, and varied intonation. So that is obviously kind of the pace and tone of your voice. All right. So these are all good elements for storytelling. Now you might be thinking, why on earth is Miss going on about storytelling when we're supposed to be doing Gothic fiction? Well, I thought it would be a really nice task for us to do whilst we're still at home to become a ghost storyteller. So what I want you to do is video yourself telling your spookiest, scary story using all the devices that we've just discussed. So it can be one that you've heard before, or it can be one that you've made up yourself. It's entirely up to you. And I'd like you to send it over to me, and I'd like to have a little class competition as to who is the spookiest storyteller. It can be any ghost story you like, but it must fit with the Gothic horror genre. So if you are a bit worried about recording yourself, you can record yourself on a school laptop using the webcam function. You could record yourself on a mobile phone and send it to me, or you could just record your voice and send that over if you're not confident enough to film yourself. And if you can send your videos or your voice notes over to me at my email address, then I can have a listen to them and then I can decide who is the spookiest, scariest storyteller. Like I said, it's just designed to be a nice, light-hearted task, not you just sitting and writing or sitting and analysing. But I thought it'd be really good to kind of get into that Gothic zone, and do some scary ghost storytelling. So I'm looking forward to hearing your ghost stories. I'm really excited, so make sure you do send them over to me. And then I will tell you who has won once I've had them in. There is a show my homework quiz too, so make sure you don't get too caught up in the scary, spooky storytelling and you forget to do that. All right, thank you very much.